Hello everyone, welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Now channel. As always, this time I have appeared with the mysterious soap opera, so don't delay, like and subscribe now and stay tuned. Ridge's loyalty is put to the test when Taylor demands Brooke be fired over the lingerie controversy. According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor Hayes might demand that Brooke Logan be fired because of a lingerie incident. Will the loyalty of Ridge Forrester be put to the test? Taylor will make a startling discovery at Forrester Creations during the week of April 7th to 11th. There's always something that makes Taylor furious when she enters the CEO's office. In the weekly preview video for B&B, Brooke is seen coming out of the changing screen she has been using while wearing lingerie. "Is that you, Ridge?" In the trailer, Brooke asks. Brooke then refers to the small number she is wearing as divine as she glances down at it. Naturally, Brooke appears to be trying this on for work-related reasons given her laid-back manner and enthusiasm for the lingerie. She might want to know Ridge's thoughts on whether this will be a major seller because of the success of Brooke's bedroom line. However, judging by the filthy glance she gives Ridge's ex-boyfriend in the promo video, it is clear that Taylor will not approve. It would appear from Taylor's vantage point that Brooke is hurling herself at Ridge in an effort to win him back. Taylor might not believe it, even when Brooke quickly tries to explain after realizing Taylor is present. Taylor might assume that Brooke is merely using the bedroom line as a pretext to show off and entice Ridge. Taylor would contend that since Ridge is the company's co-CEO, he has more important things to do than comment on Brooke's lingering offerings. Taylor may argue that enough is enough as she won't feel that Brooke is honoring her relationship with Ridge. Will Taylor insist that Ridge fire Brooke and protest to him about it? This might be the final straw for Taylor, who believes Ridge should set some limits in order to fulfill his promise to her. Ridge might find himself in a difficult situation because he doesn't want to upset Taylor, but he might end up agreeing with Brooke that this is only a business matter. If Ridge really thinks Brooke isn't flinging herself at him and acting shady to achieve a reunion, Taylor might think he's being naive. Perhaps Ridge could even be asked if he wants to be pursued by Taylor. Ridge may change his mind and eventually return to Brooke, even if he had predicted that Taylor would be his future. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke and Ridge might never be completely apart, so keep an eye out for any significant romantic developments. Ridge's loyalty tested, Taylor's ultimatum over Brooke's lingerie scandal on The Bold and the Beautiful. Drama is heating up once again at Forrester Creations, and this time, it's a battle of boundaries, loyalty, and blurred lines. According to The Bold and the Beautiful teasers for the week of April 7th to 11th, Taylor Hayes is set to make a bold move that could shake the foundation of Ridge Forrester's current relationship, and potentially tip the scales back in Brooke Logan's favor. A steamy lingerie incident involving Brooke ignites a firestorm, and Ridge is caught in the middle. As the situation unfolds, Ridge must confront where his true loyalties lie, with Taylor, who's demanding accountability, or with Brooke, whose intentions may or may not be innocent. Let's break it all down. The incident, Brooke caught in the act, or just doing her job? The drama kicks off with Brooke Logan being spotted in lingerie at Forrester Creations. According to the weekly preview video, Brooke emerges from behind a screen wearing a sultry number, asking, "Is that you, Ridge?" She appears casual and confident, even calling the design divine, suggesting that she's trying it on for work-related purposes, perhaps as part of the Brooke's bedroom line, which has historically been one of the company's successful ventures. However, what was supposed to be a professional moment quickly spirals into a personal storm when Taylor Hayes walks in. From Taylor's perspective, the whole situation looks less like a fashion evaluation and more like a seduction scene. Despite Brooke's attempts to explain, Taylor is already seeing red, and she's had enough. Taylor's fury, a boiling point reached. Taylor has long had issues with Brooke's proximity to Ridge. Even though Ridge had seemingly committed to a future with Taylor, Brooke's presence always loomed like a storm cloud. Now, with this lingerie situation unfolding in the CEO office, a space Taylor sees as professional and sacred, she's ready to draw a hard line. In Taylor's eyes, Brooke isn't just trying on lingerie. She's weaponizing her connection to Ridge, flaunting her figure, and undermining Taylor's relationship. Whether or not Brooke's intentions were innocent, Taylor interprets the entire scene as calculated and inappropriate. It's no surprise then that Taylor may issue an ultimatum: either Ridge fires Brooke, or she walks. Ridge's dilemma, torn between two women. Ridge is suddenly thrust into a complicated situation. On one side, he has Taylor, who demands respect, loyalty, and a professional environment free of Brooke's antics. On the other, there's Brooke, someone he shared a long, passionate, and tumultuous history with, a woman who, whether he admits it or not, he's never fully gotten over. For Ridge, firing Brooke isn't a simple business decision. It's loaded with emotional implications. He knows how much Brooke's bedroom means to her and to the brand. The line has been a success in the past, and there's nothing illegal or officially wrong with what Brooke did. From a business standpoint, Ridge might see this as a misunderstanding, not a fireable offense. But Taylor sees it differently. To her, this is about respect. She's tired of watching Brooke blur personal and professional lines to get close to Ridge. If Ridge refuses to act, Taylor may see it as proof that he isn't truly over Brooke, and maybe never was. Is Taylor right to be angry? Or is she overreacting? This entire confrontation raises an important question: is Taylor justified in demanding that Brooke be fired? In Taylor's defense, walking in on your partner's ex dressed in lingerie, seemingly flirtatious, is definitely triggering. Taylor has often been the one playing catch-up in Ridge's love triangle. Even when Ridge chose her, Brooke was always just around the corner. Taylor may feel she's constantly competing with a ghost from Ridge's past. However, from a business standpoint, Brooke's actions weren't necessarily inappropriate. Trying on samples for a lingerie line that bears her name is part of her job. She wasn't caught in Ridge's arms, nor did she act overtly seductive beyond perhaps a suggestive look. Context matters, and that's what Ridge must weigh carefully. Will Ridge fire Brooke? Or push Taylor away instead? Ridge is no stranger to tough decisions, but this one could have lasting consequences. If he chooses to side with Taylor and fires Brooke, it might send a message that he's ready to fully commit to his relationship with Taylor. But it could also damage Brooke professionally and emotionally. On the flip side, if Ridge refuses Taylor's request, she might feel like she's being disrespected and undervalued. That could be the final straw for Taylor, who may decide she's not willing to compete with Brooke's shadow any longer. There's even a chance this incident pushes Ridge and Brooke closer. If Taylor walks away, it opens the door for Ridge to reflect on his unresolved feelings for Brooke. Could this lingerie controversy be the catalyst that reawakens their romance? Romantic fallout: what happens next for Ridge, Taylor, and Brooke? According to previews, Ridge may begin questioning his future. He might wonder whether he truly belongs with Taylor, or whether Brooke is still the woman who holds his heart. The fact that Taylor would issue such a serious ultimatum might also make Ridge feel boxed in, especially if he views Brooke's behavior as harmless. This situation could play out in a few different directions. Taylor walks away after Ridge refuses to fire Brooke, realizing she'll never truly have all of Ridge's heart. Ridge fires Brooke, only to regret the decision and later attempt to mend things with her. Ridge defends Brooke, causing Taylor to end the relationship, paving the way for a Brooke and Ridge reunion. Or, a twist, someone else at Forrester Creations, maybe even Thomas or Steffi, steps in with their own take on what happened, further complicating the drama. One thing is certain: Ridge's loyalty is on the line, and The Bold and the Beautiful is about to deliver another emotional roller coaster. Final thoughts: can Ridge ever truly choose? This latest drama highlights one of B&B's oldest and most compelling storylines, Ridge torn between Brooke and Taylor. No matter how many times it seems settled, fate and scandal finds a way to stir things up again. As Taylor fights for respect and Brooke leans into her brand, and perhaps a little flirtation, Ridge is once again left in the middle. Can he finally set boundaries that respect both women? Or will he be forced to make a choice that ends up reshaping all of their lives? Stay tuned, because in the world of the bold and the beautiful, love triangles are never truly over.